day, everybody, and welcome to More Than Just Business, powered by the Growth Coach of the Poconos. I'm your host, Franzo, and with us today are Bradley Swiatkowski. Did I say that right, Swiatkowski?
Close enough.
Okay, good. Yeah, really practice. And Samantha Washington. They are We See Productions. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for your time and joining us. I know you guys are super busy doing virtual shoots and editing and things like that. So I really appreciate you joining us today. Samantha, we're going to start with you ladies first. Tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
So I am one half of We See Productions here. I am a Pocono Mountain girl, graduated from Pocono Mountain East High School, went to NCC Monroe, and then I transferred to East Stroudsburg University for my bachelor's and studied video and television. So after college, I actually went and did a couple of freelance gigs. I worked with the stock car racing experience up at Pocono Racetrack. I worked for NBC Universal in New York City with the Oxygen team. So that any crime stuff, you know, I'm your girl.
My daughter, my mother, my wife, they're all about the murders and the shows and everything.
Yes.
And I just sit there. I sleep with one eye open.
That's a good
I don't understand the fascination, but yes, I'm familiar with the platform.
That's right. Yes. And since then, we were picking up so many freelancing gigs. That's kind of when we started We See Productions.
Nice. Excellent. So you said that you worked at NBC?
Yes.
Is that 30 Rock?
That is 30 Rock. Yep.
Nice. Excellent. One of my favorite shows. I love Rockefeller Center. That's great. How long were you there?
I was there. So I interned first.
Okay.
For about 4 months, and then they took me on as a freelancer for 52 weeks. So I did my full year as a freelancer.
Wow.
There, yeah.
Did you meet any famous people?
One time Carly Kloss walked by, which was very exciting. And Jonah Hill was lost when he was hosting SNL, and I was like getting a snack, and he like ran into me out of the elevator.
Really?
And I was like not helpful at all. I should have been helpful. But I was just so starstruck that I was like, oh.
They're probably used to that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's great. Brad, tell us a little bit about yourself. I know it's not going to be as exciting as Samantha, but I mean, you know.
So I am also born and raised here in the Poconos as a local. I also went to ESU, but I didn't go to Northampton first. When I went to ESU, I came in undeclared, and I wound up taking a year off because I didn't know what I wanted to do. When Sam had started at ESU, she told me that I should look into the television program at ESU, so I did. While I was there, I had a lot of good freelancing opportunities while I was still in college. So when I had graduated college, I had just taken the freelance opportunities, and we decided to move them to an actual business. So.
Nice. So that leads into my next question. Why did you want to go into business for yourself? So you're very good at what you did. You were great technicians. And so tell us a little bit about your passion for what you do.
Yeah, so I obviously worked in New York, and that I know a lot of people in this area do that, you know, Mart's Mambo, commute every day.
Yeah.
And I kind of started to realize that I didn't want to do that after a year in the city or a year and a half in the city. And we were in a really good spot. We had picked up a lot of freelance gigs, and people were like, okay, when's your business starting? Like as a joke. And the more we thought about it, the more we realized like there's nobody here doing streaming. There are people here doing video production, which is one half of, you know, kind of what we love to do. But our real passion, especially mine, lies in that live streaming aspect. I love live streaming, but I knew I didn't want to work in news. I don't think I quite have the stamina for it. But there's a lot of live streaming opportunities you can take of your everyday business, of your everyday life, and push them out to the internet. So we kind of married the video production and the live streaming together to create We See.
No, that's excellent. And really, because of your background, and we're going to talk a little bit about that, you're an educator at heart because you are a lifelong Girl Scout, and Brad, you're a lifelong Girl Scout as well. Is that true?
Well,
he's
recently.
Honorary.
Yeah, he is a
Honorary.
Girl Scout, registered
Yeah.
Girl Scout. So when you graduate, they offer this thing called the lifetime membership. So instead of paying a yearly membership, like Brad pays a yearly membership, and he could get a lifetime, but I think it's really expensive because he was not a Girl Scout K through 12 like I was. So because I did Girl Scouts for so many years and I knew I wanted to stay involved, when I graduated high school, I got my lifetime membership. So I will be a Girl Scout until the day I die. Basically.
Nice, excellent. Yeah. And using those skills and the presentation skills and really seeing what keeps the interest of people, especially if you're dealing with a audience like a bunch of young girls and, you know, what they want, you're able to identify a lot of different things when you are setting up interviews for people of how to keep things focused, how to keep the cadence really going good, things like that. So that's really one of the things that I really enjoy about We See Productions is how you really set it up and Brad knocks it down. And I think that that's really, right? I think that's good. So that's a really good reason to go into business for yourself and don't want to do that. And I love that you said the March Mambo. Here in the Poconos in Pennsylvania, we have, I believe it's the top worst commute in the country. I think it comes in second to like Los Angeles because so many people in our area here in Pennsylvania commute to New York and New Jersey, and it is a tedious thing. So if they're taking the local bus line and they leave at 5 o'clock in the morning, they're sometimes not coming home until 7:30 in the evening. And that's a tough way to live for sure. And so if you have the opportunity to do something for yourself, I think that that's really good. Let's talk about streaming right now. It is a niche right now. You had alluded to the fact nobody really does that in this area, so it's pretty unique. What is the live streaming platform? Why would a business want to do streaming in deference to maybe doing a video?
So there's definitely times when regular video works better, right? But when the opportunity presents itself that you can do a live stream, especially, we're going to talk about Facebook because that is the biggest social media platform out there right now. And Facebook, I think in 2018 released a stat that Facebook Live videos produce 6 times the amount of interactions as traditional videos. So Facebook themselves is putting out this stat that, you know, these are doing better. Like maybe you should take advantage of that. And because of that, Facebook is also pushing that out to your audience bigger than it would a regular video, if that makes sense. So we have seen this time and time again, you know, a regular post may only get 6% engagement or it may only reach, you know, 6% of your audience. Whereas a live stream video, we saw it with Might Fight, a page at the time when we did a live stream with Might Fight, a local business here in the Poconos. He only had like 200 likes on his page maybe, but his live stream video reached 1,100 people in 2 days. So we're just seeing how powerful this is on Facebook. And also you're getting the engagement that you can't really get in a static video. You know, you can talk to your audience, you can react to things real time when you're doing that live video. It's you know, kind of second best to being there.
I think that now is a perfect opportunity as well because so many people are working remotely, working from home, and more people are on the internet generally now and on social media than there have been ever. And it's usually to fill time, keep themselves amused and to keep themselves informed. So this is absolutely a perfect time to reach a broader audience and get your message out there. And this is something that businesses can continue to do, even if they're not working right now and they had to shut down because of the mandatory shelter in place or the mandatory stay-at-home orders that we have right now. And that being said, there's still things that you can do to move your business forward. And one of the things that I tell my clients often is you can continue to market, continue to push your branding out there and let people know what you do, how you do it, and most importantly, why you do what you do. And I think that that's absolutely important. Talking about video for a second, let's shift gears. If you don't have really great equipment, the high-tech things, or you're not really skilled in that, can you still create on your own a really good video and market with that? Because I get this question from my clients quite a bit.
Yeah, so we think that anybody can do video. We have these fun little, you know, pocket computers now that you can take out and film. Exactly, everybody has them. so you could take whatever, works best, whether that is your phone or if you have an iPad, or maybe your computer video is better than your phone. There's so many opportunities. The thing is that people in this digital age are used to seeing raw videos, used to seeing the cell phone videos. So they're not looking for the most high-end polished videos right now, especially right now when they know everybody's at home and they're spending all this time on their computer, social media platforms, phone, whatever it may be. So we can offer a couple tips here. If you are going to shoot on your phone, turn it this way before you hit record. This is a lot more versatile. Turning that vertical to horizontal is a lot more versatile when it comes to uploading. Make sure we're not following this rule right now. Make sure you're trying to stay away from backlighting because it will wash you out a little bit. If the light is all behind you, it's not going to always look the best. That's right.
There you go, Brad. Perfect. Stay right there.
Thank you, Director Rick. And try to stay away from any excessive noises. And we know this is hard with like pets and families and everybody else running around your house, but there's also noises you don't even think about. Your refrigerator hums. Your computer modem hums. So if you can stay away from areas like that in your house where it's a little bit quieter, it'll make your audio, even if it is coming out of your phone or your computer, all that much better.
There are also a couple like nice budget things you can buy to also like help your production value. A lot of things that people see when you record with your phone is shaking, a lot of shaking.
Right.
If you just got, a really simple like $10 tripod on Amazon or something like that, just something to put the phone on stationary while you talk to it. Another thing is you can get microphone jacks that plug into the headphone jack on your phone, and you can, with a very simple microphone with a windscreen on it, you can sound a whole lot better than the phone audio too. So
wow, those are great tips. And we're going to give your information at the end. If you have any questions on what equipment maybe that you want to purchase for yourself that is definitely affordable and can really, up your game a little bit, to definitely give Brad and Sam a call on that. Thank you, Brad. I appreciate that. Live streaming with the COVID-19, what do you think that looks like moving forward in the future for video conferencing, digital learning, things like that? And I know digital learning is huge. What do you guys think about that?
There's going to be a lot more of it, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think that like there has been a lot of like magic wand dates. Like, April 30th was like our original like magic wand date. Like everything's going to be better then. And like now I think in Pennsylvania, at least, we're saying May 8th is kind of the new magic wand date. But I think that things are going to have to open up slowly and carefully with this virus in order to prevent any more peaks from happening. So I think for the next year or so, you're going to see a lot of conferences, a lot of trainings going virtual and using, different platforms to create that classroom experience or to create that conference experience online. And I think once we do move past this first phase, you will be able to get, companies like that are different companies come in and assist people with that. So you can do high-end productions. So people are kind of getting a really good experience. It's just different than I think what you're used to.
No,
so
that makes sense.
I'm excited to see how this kind of unfolds.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that makes a lot of sense, especially in what you do as a business. Brad and Sam, thank you so much for joining us today on More Than Just Business. I really appreciate it. And if people want to get a hold of you, as I alluded to earlier, how would they do that?
So you can always give us a call at 570-269-3572.
You can email us at info@wecproductions.com, or you could visit our website at wecproductions.com to view all of the things we have done so far.
Or we're on the social. You can reach us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever your preferred platform is. And Rick, thank you so much for having us on today. We really appreciate this time we spent with you.
Oh, thanks. You guys are great. Really appreciate you coming on to the show. Everybody, this is More Than Just Business. Have a great day.